To manifest wealth, I put into action the required wisdom. Welcome back, all my free thinkers, to Grow Rich, Grow Happy, that place where we follow those breadcrumbs to wealth. Let's talk conspiracy theories. And let's talk conspiracy theories with cryptocurrency. I ran across an article today that I want to discuss and unpack with you guys that makes a lot of sense. It's something that I've thought about, but I've thought about it with the overall crypto market and people with deeper pockets than ours, and regulation and all of that jazz. The whole thing with Bitcoin becoming an ETF and the fact that BlackRock pushed it to do so after just 4 or 5 years prior calling Bitcoin a scam, saying that their investors, they wasn't interested in investing any of their hard-earned money into Bitcoin. Then you have Ethereum, which went through its hazing process before it actually got the seal of approval. Even after there were sayings that no, they're not going to approve it. Security Exchange Commission, they're totally against it. Then it came about. Now, bring in XRP, a token that's been pretty much held under the magnifying glass, under the microscope for years. Years. It was taken off of major exchanges because it was going through a hardcore, gritty court battle against the Security Exchange Commission. And here's the thing that always surprised me about that. The fact that although it wasn't widely accessible for people to buy it when it was taken off of Coinbase, Crypto.com, and the likes of those, where retail investors could easily buy it. It was taken off those. It was removed. Yet it stayed within the top 10. I've always wondered, how did it do that? Well, I ran across an article today that kind of shines the light on everything. And make no mistake, these Bitcoin ATMs that are popping up in all of these rural places in America, it's all planned. I believe everything with cryptocurrency right now is so thought out, meticulous, and just strategically set off in motion that there are no coincidences, none whatsoever. And you know, the way we do on this channel, my reason for sharing things like this with you guys is because I want you to always be 4 or 5 moves ahead of the other friends, family members who are still out there in the clouds, not even thinking about cryptocurrency, or if they are, they thinking it's just still a joke. No one will buy this asset class. It won't last, although it's last all these years. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And if this is something you guys like, I want you to smash that like button. You know, give your boy a like. And if you haven't subscribed, what the hell are you waiting for? Subscribe. This is one of the best communities there is on YouTube. But then again, I could just be biased. So, last thing, if you guys find any interest in this video that I make sure you pass it on to a friend, family member, whoever. And always, above all else, make sure that you hit that bell notification so that you don't miss a video when I upload. Okay, guys? So, let's talk about the curious case of XRP. I'm going to pop over here to an article that I woke up and I was checking out. Now, this article says, was Ripple versus Security Exchange Commission staged from the beginning to make XRP the first regulated cryptocurrency? Now, before I even read this article, I'm going to let you guys know. My answer was absolutely, positively held to the yes. It was. At least some of it had to be. So I'm going over here. Ben Armstrong, aka Big Boy Crypto, and he has a successful crypto channel. Um, he shared his thoughts on Ripple's recent legal victory over the Security Exchange Commission. I'm just going to say SEC from here on out. A case that had dragged on for years. The SEC walked away with a $125 million settlement, but Ripple and its cryptocurrency XRP emerged with the lion's share of the victory. Something that a lot of us crypto enthusiasts and just people who follow XRP for the years and years that we followed them, we knew that this was going to happen. And for the life of me, and I'm sure many other people, I just couldn't understand why do you have these guys in court? Why are you dragging this through the mud like this? Why? Well, I'm going to continue. It says in a recent interview with Thinking Crypto, Big Boy Crypto didn't hold back in expressing his belief that the entire case was staged from the beginning. Let's unpack this, y'all. The case was never real. He confidently stated that he has always believed that the Ripple case was never a genuine legal battle. I didn't either. I felt like that they were just picking on crypto in general. I felt like this Ripple case, this XRP crypto case, was much bigger than XRP and had more to do with cryptocurrency as a whole. I really did. Now, according to him, the outcome was orchestrated to make XRP the first regulated cryptocurrency, paving the way for its integration into the global banking system. Now, we're cooking with gasoline. I can seriously see that considering how XRP is used. He explained that much of what, and they even have this highlighted, he explained that much of what people see in such high profile cases isn't real. In his view, the lawsuit was carefully planned strategy to legitimize XRP and position it as a key player in the financial world. This has happened, and I'm not going to go over this whole case with you guys, even though it's just a little bit. I'm going to paraphrase and just tell you a little bit more about it. Basically, what he's saying in this is they've taken XRP and drug it through every single test that there could be in front of the public. Here's the important part. They've done it in front of the public for a reason. At least this is how I feel as well. I feel like they've scrutinized it. They've turned over every stone, looked into financial this and that, their financial records, and all to prove that this is not a security when the SEC say it is. So they did this and they did it for years and years and years. So people who don't even know about XRP, at least right now, they've probably heard the XRP name. And just with a little bit of digging, they can see. I mean, just think about investors for a minute. I want you guys to think about investors. And let me hop over here with you. I want you to think about investors for a minute. And I want you to think about, let's take, for instance, Bitcoin. You had so many people out there, and I'm using Bitcoin as a great example, that was buying into Bitcoin back before Bitcoin was a popular name. But in order for Bitcoin to really grow, it had to be accepted, so to speak, into the fold for retail investors, people with deep pockets, to feel like this is something secure that everybody could invest in. So first, you deny it. You talk about it. Say it's a scam. Say that it's the currency you can drug dealers and people who illegal mobsters and different things, they just use cryptocurrency, namely Bitcoin, to move dirty money, to move dirty money. And it was used for a lot of erroneous activities. Well, one could make the same case for cash. So I never understood that. But you go along and you beat it up. No one's interested. No one wants to get into this. And then emerge BlackRock saying, no, I think it's something to this. And then they start preaching that it's a pretty good asset class. So much so that we're going to push for it to be an ETF. They did this, and now the masses just flow in. You got the retail investors who don't really understand what crypto is, but they just know that Bitcoin ETFs are hot now. So I need to add some of this to my 401k or to my portfolio, my retirement fund. So just in case, I can have some of this Bitcoin that everybody's talking about. You see how they do that? See how they do that? So I feel like the same thing has happened with XRP. The exact same thing has happened with XRP. They drag it through the mud in front of everybody, in front of all the masses. You see all these terrible articles about XRP, and next thing you know, they come out victorious. They come out victorious, and not only do they come out victorious and begin to be listed again on all of these major exchanges for the average retailer to go in and buy. We're going to take it further. We're going to drag them back into court. We're going to drag them back into court for some other stuff. And when they emerge victorious out of that, guess what? Now it's kind of like Bitcoin. It can be trusted because we've shown you and painted this picture and shown you in front of the world, laid everything out so you know that the powers that be have done their due diligence. And they've turned over every stone to say, here, people, trust me, it's a good asset. Why? Because we tried to get them twice, even though we know nothing was wrong. I believe my free thinking, grow rich, grow happy community. That was the whole plan. Overall, I really feel like that was the plan. So let's jump over here real quick. Look at one more thing. Check this out. Okay, look at XRP now. It's 57 cents. Uh, this token. Let's go to the year. Not the year, but the all time. So we're going back here. Look how long this token has been around. Look at this. We're going back here to 2013. Look at this, y'all. Then of course you got this. Wait, where we at? Yep, this is last bull run. And this was the last halving cycle. It got up to 309. Let's make sure. So we were looking at 384. So that was his all-time high. And then it came down. You had all them legal battles that they've been into. And then you come up over here. Well, actually, no, I take that back. This is one of those earlier cycles. No, this might have been that cycle. So we take it back. Then we come up over here. Because you got to realize, guys, it's still yet to pump. This token has not pumped yet. But you best believe with all of this being now in their rear view, all of this legal battle and everything, and now that they've emerged victorious, oh man, you best believe now everything that come out about them is going to be positive, and it's going to affect this price. It is going to affect this price. I look at something like this, and again, I this is not financial advice, but it's a lot of people out there hold some positions in XRP. I am not one of them anymore. But for those of you who are curious about buying it and would like to probably get into it, I mean, if you're in the Bitcoin ETFs and Ethereum ETFs, why not, right? But I also see this possibly becoming a ETF one day. And just for those of you that are curious about XRP, I really highly suggest that you go back, you do your own research, and you look at some of these some things from even 3-4 years ago with some of the stuff that was being talked about in the court battle. You can buy it on Coinbase Exchange, Binance. I believe you can get it on crypto.com as well. But you can buy it on pretty much anywhere, guys. Look at this. Maxi. If you want this token, they've made it available to you. They've truly, truly made this token available to you, and I believe that this is one of those tokens, again, that's going to be around. This is definitely not going anywhere now. There is a reason that this token stayed in the top 10, even though it was not widely something that people could get to. Look at this. Hold on, where are we at? XRP. It's in the 7. It was in the top 5 for for the longest. I actually see it recovering a lot of that ground. You got to look at this market cap, guys. You got a $32 billion market cap. These guys, I mean, I see them overtaking all of this right here. They should. I could see them moving up to at least the fourth spot right here, especially in light of what's going on right now. As soon as things ignite, a lot of people are going to pile into this token. Uh, this is not one of them tokens I feel like you're going to get 100x out of. Let me just state that right now. I don't think you're going to get 100x. Um, maybe a 7, 8x, maybe a 10x. What I know, right? I just know we'll see, and you will make something on so the tokens like this. You will make some money on this, but again, you should be looking at your portfolio and asking yourself, depending on how much you put in, you always look at how much you have the potential to make, and not at the very, very peak. Just on the way up, how much do you really have to make? If you're gonna put in $100 and just try things out, of course, if you put something in something like this, and this is not financial advice, you're going to probably double, triple your money. But do you want bigger gains than that? Meaning, is there a CASP or other tokens like a ICP out there that could net you a little bit more profits versus something like an XRP? Do I think it's a good investment? I think it is. I think XRP is one of those good investments. Um, but again, it all depends on what direction you're taking with your portfolio and how far you want to go and how much you're trying to get overall in your portfolio. Anyway, I just wanted to talk about that and bring it to you guys, but I want to hear from you down below. Do you really think this was staged from the beginning? Do you think XRP was just destined to be that it token, the first um, regulated cryptocurrency? Do you think that? Let me know down below. And let me know where you think things are gonna go with XRP, and if you hold any. I'm more interested in that. How many of you guys hold XRP and plan on holding and accumulating more? Until the next one, guys, you know what it is. Drop a comment. To the next one, I'm out.